Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing fine. So, our today's topic is nouns, number, and gender. So, let's begin. So, for those who don't know what nouns are, so noun is a name of a person, place, thing, emotions, etc. We can divide them into countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So, from the name itself, you can judge like the nouns which can be counted are called countable nouns. For example, cows, children, men, books, etc. We can count these things. And some nouns they cannot be counted. However, we can measure or weigh them. Such nouns are called uncountable nouns. So that means the nouns which we cannot count, they will be called uncountable nouns. For example, water, sugar, gold, happiness, etc. This all comes under uncountable nouns. We have to remember the uncountable nouns cannot be formed into plurals because we cannot count them. So, however, we can classify the countable nouns into singular nouns and plural nouns. That means uncountable nouns cannot have plurals, but yes, countable nouns can have singulars and plurals. So, this characteristics of countable noun is called number. So, here there are two types of number in English. The first one is the singular number, and the second one is the plural nouns. A noun that stands for only one person or thing is said to be in the singular number. That means which is only one, that will be singular. For example, book, chair, table, etc. A number that stands for more than one person or thing, that will be called plural nouns. For example, books, chairs, tables, etc. So they are like more than one. They could be two, they are more than two, more than one. Now, how do we form plurals? So, this is the formation of plurals. Most nouns form their plurals by adding s to the singular. For example, if we have a singular noun that is apple, so we are going to make plural of it by adding s to it. That will be apple will become apples, rose will become roses, and the nouns ending in s, double s, x, sh, or ch, they form their plurals by adding es to the singular. For example, dish. Here it is ending with sh. So when we have to make plural of it, it will be dishes with es. Box, the plural will be boxes with es. So this is how we form plurals of nouns. Now we also have one thing, that is compound nouns. Now what is a compound noun? There are some nouns which take a double plural. These nouns are called compound nouns. Let's take example to understand. For example, singular it is Lord Justice, but we have to make it plural, it will be Lords Justices. If you say woman servant, to make it plural it will be women servants. Man servant will become men servants. So these are called compound nouns. Now let's start with noun gender. Gender stands for classification of nouns on the basis of four categories. The first one is masculine gender, then feminine gender, common gender, and neuter gender. Let's begin with masculine gender. The male noun is called the masculine gender. For example, boy, husband, tiger, lion. All these examples are of masculine gender. They represent the male noun. Now, what is a feminine gender? The female noun is called the feminine gender. For example, girl, wife, tigress, and lioness. So all these examples represent the female noun. So this is feminine gender. Next is common gender. A noun that refers to both the male and the female, that will be called the common gender. That means a noun which can be like male also, which can be female also, that is common gender. For example, friend, doctor, teacher, student, etc. So here, a friend of mine could be a boy or a girl, male or a female. A doctor can be a boy or a male or a female. Teacher can be a male or a female. Student can be a male or a female. So these will be called common gender. Okay. So the noun that refers to both the male and the female, they are called the common gender. Let's move on to the next one, the neuter gender. Now, here, some nouns are non living things. So, they cannot be categorized as male or female. Such nouns are called the neuter gender. For example, toy, pencil, box, or book. These examples shows us that they do not have any gender. So these kind of examples will be called neuter gender. Okay, which we cannot categorize as male or female, they will be known as the neuter gender. Now, how do we form the feminine gender? The first rule is by a change of word. We change the entire word. For example, if the masculine word is wizard, the feminine will be witch. Uncle will be aunt. The second rule is by adding ESS to the masculine. For example, if the masculine word is host, we can make the feminine word by putting ESS after the word, that is hostess. Prince will become princess. And now, one more rule, by placing a word before or after the noun. For example, if the masculine noun here is grandfather, the feminine will be grandmother. If it is landlord, it will become landlady. So this is how we do the formation of feminine. So this was our topic, nouns, number and gender. I hope you all understood it well, and if you do, so please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.